I welcome you officially to this meeting. My name is Love Oladele. I'm popularly called the Honorable Minister of Wealth Creation because I like to talk about money. Today I was in a meeting and someone said, when you talk about money, see the money woman there. And I'm glad, I'm happy about all of you talking about me in good light. Some people came to an office. I was in an office and they were looking for the person that owns the office. She wasn't around. And they started asking me questions they started saying that they wanted to see her for a particular business. So this person is not in my team in that business. The lady, the owner of the shop, of the office, she's not in my team, but I just told them, okay, I can guide them. Let me just help them. So we got talking about other businesses, different things. And they saw the way I was flowing and, communicating. And one of them just said, are you Madam Love Oladele? I now laughed. And I said, have you met me before? It's Madam Love Oladele owing you. She started laughing. She said, no. Madam Love is not. Madam Love is not. Okay, I can see somebody said I have the robotic journey. I wanted to put it on YouTube so that I know that some people would always have that issue. Let me see. Please pardon me. Let me see if I can put it on another YouTube channel. Let me see if I can put it in another YouTube channel. I wanted to put it in a particular YouTube channel. So let me see if I can put it on the second one. So pardon me, let me just quickly do this for them. Do today's videos. Okay. Let's see if it goes on another one. So the person that said, I said yes. This is Madam Love Oladele. If you see the way she shouted, hey, I said, now maybe she was so excited, she was so excited that she met me. And I said, me, I was like, the lady, she came with a friend. The friend that she came with, that one, I said, Madam, this my friend just spoke about you yesterday. So I said, she spoke about me. I hope say she not say I owe her money. He said, no. She not say you owe her money, that she was just talking about you, that you know a lot about online business and you are able to guide people, teach people, even when you have not met them. So personally, I have not met a lot of people. As a matter of fact, I have a friend here. In fact, I think before should come and say hi to my people. I'm putting her on the spotlight. Wait, let the YouTube come on. Let us go live on YouTube first. Okay, the YouTube one is already coming up. I'm putting informer on the spotlight. You see? All my online friends. I have so many online friends that I have never met before and I may never meet. But we have been doing business for years. So right here, let me copy this YouTube. Come on, let me copy this YouTube so that I can share to people, those that are complaining that they cannot, some of them that cannot connect on Zoom. That's what we always have. Some people cannot connect on Zoom, especially when you do and then when you do radio about our some people on radio, they never done Zoom. They will not download the Zoom, even when you don't guide them. Now they say I can't connect. I can't connect. And you're gonna hear from them. Okay, so basically, I have my good friend where we have done business over and over. She came to Abuja to do something, and she said, Madam Love, our own is that I must come to your house, so I must come and use that machine and all that. And I started laughing. I said, yeah, now. So I told her, oh, yeah. Oh. Okay, so she's here. And if I'm come and greet my people, you are saying you go sit down for yesterday. I mean, how you go do this Zoom today? You see? Can you see our friend? Let them viewers. So she came all the way from what part of
Yeah, Abia State.
Abia State. And she said, Madam, I'm coming to Abuja. This is my first time of seeing her. You see the beauty of online business.
Yes,
Online business is a beautiful one.
yes,
That's what we get. That's what we get to share. All of us get to share from doing online business. People become your family. She's staying with me this night. You see. So I have a family member. That's it. That's the beauty of online business.
yes.
If you travel all over the world, you are able to. You may not even spend much. There's some states you will go to. I will go to Nigeria now. People are ready to accommodate. People are ready to take care of me. Just because all of us are doing this online business together. So that's the beauty of.
Wow, let me read them now. I'm so delighted to come and see Madam Love Oladele. Is such a wonderful woman, beautiful. In fact, I saw her, I said, Madam, her face, in fact, I wanted to touch her face. I said, look at that glass like this. And that is she's a very beautiful woman, very kind. The little time I've stayed with her, if you see the way she received me, honestly, I can't believe it. So I'm so happy to be with her. She's just a plain woman and very kind. So that's all I want to say. Okay.
Thank you.
Right.
One day, when I went for a training again, one man came wait for the machine to when he said, Love, now you be this. You find for person pass picture. You find for person pass picture.
Oh, not an exaggeration.
If I was always touching my skin.
I wanted to know whether it's glass I'm touching. Because I can see through very smooth, nothing, no people, nothing at all. Just to show that she's a relaxed woman. Nothing bothers her.
Well done, my people. So we have received our friend that came in. That's you, all of you that are online that we have never met before. If you come into Abuja, that's possible. Possible for me to receive you and say, come on,
Yes, so come.
come. Why are you going to the hotel? Come to my house, come to my house.
That's my first time. I've come to try the machine. And I believe that this machine is going to work for me. Yes, so.
Okay, so people, we are going to talk about stocks. Very recently, yeah, I think that was one of the things I wrote in my advert. I wrote about the machine and all that. So I wrote about the machine and I wrote about the machine and so many other things that I do. I am able to buy, even when she came now, she saw one other machine. She saw the Kangen water machine and she was like, Manalo, I haven't forgotten about this particular one. I'm going to also enjoy it too. In fact, she will enjoy everything here today. Don't worry. Yes, she will enjoy everything here today. She have access to enjoy them. Courtesy of being my visitor. Who wants to be my next visitor? If you are not in Abuja, if you're not in Abuja, don't be my visitor. Anyway, so the fact that you can afford the basic things of life, the things you want, you can travel to where you want to travel to. Unfortunately, Nigeria now, I don't know, these countries are always beefing, giving us one issue or the other. Now they are lost. That's what I just said to countries that are beefing us. Now they are lost because that is to call us for we too, we are in Nigeria to build beautiful places in our country so that we don't have to travel. Waiting for sign, must I travel to some place? Any country where no one accept me, they carry themselves, they go. Now they are lost now. I'm too valuable for any country come and take me shakara. Although I don't blame them. A lot of issues at Nigerians too, some Nigerians, not all. Just the way we have bad oyibos. I'm sure some of us have lost money in online investments. And the people that you lost money to, some of them are not Nigerians. They are oyibos. So that's the way we have good pastors, we have bad pastors, good Oyibo, we have bad Oyibo, good Nigeria, we have bad Nigeria. So nobody should come and shakara us and come and tell us, hey, Nigerians are this, Nigerian. I lie. I'm a good Nigeria, a proud one. I'm proud, Nigerian proud. So the truth is that You just have to learn to make yourself valuable. So when I was talking to some people, I decided I want to do this course. And this is going to be our first course. We'll be doing it by batch because there's a need. It's really needed. There is a need for us to have it. Because you see people work for years. For years. Then when the need arises for you to see what they have invested in, to see their investment, maybe they can't work again. Today, a woman came, one of the people that came to me, where the other woman was saying, I'm meeting you for the first time and all that. You won't believe that one of them, she's looking young though, but she's already 57, about to retire. So she told me that she's about to retire. That's why she's looking for what to do. She's looking for the investments to do now and all that. Oh, I said I wanted to share the YouTube channel to the that she's looking for what to do now. So my own advice is you don't actually have to wait till when you're about to retire. And that's even be like a story a lot of people have been telling me. A lot of people have been telling me. So all of them want to wait till they retire. Who says you have to wait to retire? Why can't you retire early? You can retire early. So the truth is, you can learn. And one of the books, I don't even think I even obeyed that book very much, because if I obeyed that book very much, I'm supposed to become a billionaire. This billion where I don't look for since. The people knows I'm looking for billion. The people around me knows I'm looking for billion. I've been looking for this billion because billion and zillion is what is my goal. So this billion that I've been looking for since, assuming I am following this all the things I've learned. The first book I read was in 2020 when I read about when I read The Richest Man in Babylon. How many of us have read that book called The Richest Man in Babylon? If you have read the book The Richest Man in Babylon, please put yes in the chat box. If you have read The Richest Man in Babylon, please put yes in the chat box. If you have read that book called The Richest Man in Babylon by George Clason, put 1 in the chat box. The Richest Man in Babylon by George Clason. If you have read it, put 1 in the chat box. Because, man, I'm not seeing your ones soon. I'm supposed to be seeing your ones. If you have read The Richest Man in Babylon, put 1 in the chat box. Because everybody here needs to read that book. Maybe I will drop it. I will drop the video. I have the book, I have the video. Maybe I will drop it in the... Everybody here needs to read that book. So I read that book at the age of 20. So I've been learning about this keeping money, saving money, multiplying money since I was 20. That's 30 years ago. But have I done well? I can't even say I've done so well. Like like those who attended my training on, my own problem wasn't that I don't know how to save. I'm not mismanage money, but everybody have their own challenges. My own problem was the fact that I can give to a seat. Ugochukwu said he wants to be my next visitor. Maybe because they do this visitor once a month now, because they do this visitor once a month. So my own was that I can give to a tit. And I learned my lesson in a very hard way. So as I begin to share with us, as I begin to teach, I will tell you some of the things I've learned along the line, because I learned in a very, very hard way. I learned my own lesson in a hard way. And I'm happy I'm sharing this with you, because I don't want you to learn. You don't need to learn in a hard way as well. I learned mine in a hard way because, I can give for Nigeria. I will give. My husband will telling me, are you sure you are doing business? Hey, you better be running NGO. Let me know that my wife is an NGO person. He was always telling me that every time. Go and let me know that it's only NGO you are running. You're not running business, because of the way I was running my business and all that. So it was an eye opener for me later when I realized myself. Well, I thank God nothing is too late, because we've seen people who started business even at the age of at the age of 60. So nothing is too late per se. So let's look at what we are basically in for. And that's something I have been in for years. But now I'm putting more attention on multiplying money. I think I've done well. I think I've done well. When I even say I've done well, yes, I've done well in teaching people how to make money. I've done well in teaching people how to make money because one of the things I did, oh, I didn't put it here. Okay, so one of the things I did, why I could say I've done well, one of the things I did was when I wrote this, at least when I celebrated my 50th birthday, I wrote these two books. One is Millionaire's Blueprint, and this is. So what I did with Millionaire's Blueprint is that I distilled everything I've learned, everything I've learned in 20 years. This small book, very loaded. A lot of people are buying the book. There's a particular training I went to. The professor that was teaching read the book. And he said, every time, in fact, today I went to supply them. Every time they are having their event, I must bring this book, come and supply them. That he wants people to read the book. That he learned, him that is a professor, he learned so much from the book himself. So he asked me always, yesterday when the one that reminded me, no, we're having our training today. Make sure you bring the book, come and supply us the book. So I want every people there to buy the book. So I've distilled my 20 years experience in this small challenge book. Anybody that wants to run online business, this is a book to buy. If you are not in Abuja, you can get it online. So most people are getting it online to buy. So that's why I said I think I've done well by distilling. So when it comes to making money online, I have put it here for you. The things that you can do or to succeed in that online business. Now, when it now comes to multiplying the money, that is what we are now going to be talking about. So that's what we'll be focusing on. So, but then basically, when it comes to making money, when you talk about employment, you're making money. When you talk about business, any kind of business you're doing, traditional business, any kind, you're making money. When you have skills, I have my niece, my nephew, they are learning. One of them have learned graphic artistry. I give him most of my graphic works to do now. The one that I've learned, for me personally, recently I started learning forex trading because these days we need multiple streams of income. And I'm also teaching my children and other children forex trading as well. But forex trading, crypto trading, they are very good high income skills, but you have to learn. There's learning involved, you know. I'm learning from Akashes, but I have a friend, I have my leader in Akashes now that have started his own education, Shama Uriel, and he's also good. So you someone you can also learn from as well. So if you want to learn, you know, skills, maybe like forex trading, crypto trading, I can recommend people that can actually help you. So you could have a skill, look for things that will give you money. So you are making the money. So the problem of many people is not that they are not making money anyway. The problem is they are not managing it well. I wanted to go to US. They're not giving me the visa, shall I wanted to, so I even did the US visa. I did visa. I went for visa interview yesterday. I wanted to travel to US. So I now print out my 6-month statement. You won't believe it. I saw what I've gone through my account in 6 months, and I saw 74 million. I said 74 million. Hey, I'm a big girl. But you won't know what is happening with you because you're not doing planning or budgeting. Some of us, a lot has passed through us. A lot of money has passed through our account that we don't know. So how do we begin to know? Different ways. Some people is about budgeting. Some of us may not be very detailed in budgeting. I don't want to be like two accountants. My brother, my husband's younger sister and the husband are accountants. Both of them used to do their accounting themselves at home. So the wife was telling one day that the husband said, even if you buy sweets, if you buy chewing gum, put them for inside the account. So I started laughing. So budget, some of us may not be totally, but at least just have maybe in a month, what have you done with your money? You know, you need to plan. Plan your money? Dissect it. What do I do with the money? Because sometimes when you are drawing out this plan, you will now find out that there are some places you have been wasting money. Like you have been wasting money so much on recharge cards. What are the researches you can do? You know, what are the researches? How do you begin to spend your money? How do you live your life? Now, one of the things that The Richest Man in Babylon, the book I spoke about, I'm going to drop the book maybe on the group. So maybe what I'm going to do for the people in this Zoom meeting now, I'm going to drop the link to the WhatsApp group with our WhatsApp group for this particular event with you. I'm going to drop it. So now you want to look at what The Richest Man in Babylon said. His own strategy is about saving the first 10%. Any money you make, 10% must be that you have to pay yourself. So it's a principle of paying yourself first. That's what The Richest Man in Babylon taught us. Every money that comes into your hand, 10% must be to pay yourself first. Even if you're doing network marketing business, affiliate marketing, even if you're a forex trader, once you make profit and you cash out, 10% should be invested in yourself. And when it's talk about investing into yourself, it's talking about investing in somewhere that you can know that you have money invested. So, and that's a very, very important one. Learn to invest. Let's keep that 10%. Now, that 10% may look small. So what do you want to do? You want to, first of all, save the 10%. So, but you don't want to keep your money for the bank to use. So you want to quickly, once you get to a point where you can invest it, you take it away from the bank and go and invest it. Then you need to save before you spend. So the first thing, that 10%, make sure that no matter what, before you spend, take the money that you want to save out. Even if you're working somewhere, save before you spend. And this amounts for you to be able to do this, you have to be disciplined. Discipline is a strong word. Discipline is what you do when nobody is watching you. So for you to be able to do this, you have to be disciplined with your money. Because if you are not disciplined with your money, when the experience comes, and when you talk about discipline, it also means what value do you place on yourself? What value do you place on your future? Because you're actually saving this money for, okay, what about if, you're investing this money so that you can take good care of your future? What if you're not working again? What if there is an accident? What if there is an issue? What if there is an health challenge? What do you want to follow? The experience of not having money is not a good experience. So when we are talking, when I'm start teaching the multiply money, one of the things I'm going to teach in our master class is how to even diversify your portfolio. Because at a time in my life, I was having much more money in online investments than what I had in my other ones, like the FGM bonds, stocks. And that's the experience I had to teach me that no, let me do it this other way. This other one was giving me more, of course, it will give you more income, but the risk is too high. So I had to now balance my portfolio so that I can have my peace. If anything happens to this one, I still have enough here. So at this time in my life, I had more on online investment. So one of them that has still had money failed. Do you know that I was so broke one day that 50,000 naira was money for me. 50,000 naira was money for me. Said, is it me? And this is 2 months before that. I could give somebody $500. I could give somebody $200. Those of us that do crypto, dollars is nothing to us. It's naira. When you ask free crypto, dollars is. So I could give somebody. In fact, a lot of time, people want to join my business. They don't have money. I will help them. So, but this particular time, I had to sit down and tell myself the truth about helping people in business and all that. Because the truth is that a lot of people don't even stay true to their word. They come and borrow money from you. They never pay back. A lot, like 99%. That is that bad? Is that bad? I can say it's only 1% of us. Every single person that has given me loan for business, personally, I have refunded their money. There's no way you will give me loan for business. I won't even have my peace. That's my person. I won't even have my peace until I pay you back. But I can tell that 99% of the people I gave loan to did not refund my money. it's that bad. And I'm sure it's not only me. I'm sure some of us have had that experience. So the experience I have had in my life has taught me that, man, I need to invest. It's so important because when I was said 50,000 money one day, my sister told me that, no, we have helped a lot of people. Go and look for people that can help you. Number one, I find it very difficult to even ask for help. Number two, I was just wondering that, is it not me that 2 months ago I was giving people the 100, 200? This is where I am now. I said, no, I will never, 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 never fall into this again. I need to really spread out my portfolio. I will never fall into this again. So I had to start working on myself all over again. And one of the things that has actually helped me, and that's where making money comes in, is there's a difference between making money and knowledge to make the money. One thing that has helped me in my lifetime is the fact that I have the knowledge to make the money. So life happens to every one of us. Things can happen. Like I said, that I lost money, I was broke. One thing that has helped me over and over, we can all get to that level. But one thing that has helped me is the knowledge to be able to make money back. Once you have the knowledge to make money back, no matter where the situation throw you like this, of course, you may feel depressed, you may feel dejected, you may feel a sense of loss, you may feel disappointed in yourself, but you will stand up again because you have the knowledge to make the money. One experience I used to share in my life was one of the first time I lost money in my first business. I lost about 18 million. And I was really depressed. That was my first big loss. I don't lose many money after that one now. But that was my first big loss. At that point, I was so depressed that I felt like committing suicide because I thought that my world has come to an end. It was a singular book, Donald Trump's book, that saved me. Its title is Think Like a Champion. Donald Trump books talk about while Donald Trump was owing banks billions. He was owing banks billions. And because he was owing banks billions, he would even jump through the window. Me, I've not started jumping through the window. We see the bank officers coming, he would jump through the window. We see not Donald Trump that has become president of America many times now. So you also need to have self-love. Because if you have self-love, you begin to care for yourself, begin to care for your future. And in giving yourself self-love, you begin to plan. What do I do with this money? How do I make sure that I multiply this money before I spend it? So that will take us to how to multiply our money. And remember this guy, Warren Buffett, he said something. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you work till you die. And that's the truth. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you work till you die. So because we want our money to work for us while we sleep, that is the reason why we are learning what we are learning today. We are talking about investment. So there are multiple ways that you multiply your money. We have very high risk. For me, online investment is very high risk. Online investment, very high risk. You have good money, but very high risk. Then we have high risk. High risk is stocks, shares. That's for me. Then we have low risk. Low risk is fintech savings. When you have fintech, when we have mutual funds, then we have very low risk. So for me, personally, this very low risk is where I'm trying to put much of my money now. Very low risk. I know sense. Those days, my husband used to tell me, that man used to tell me a lot of wise things. But me, sometimes, because my husband gives me freedom, actually. My husband is kind of a husband that don't tie people down. I was watching a particular film yesterday, and the lady lost her freedom because she married. She was housewife. She was doing a lot of things. She has a lot of value, but the value is not being. She's not shining it. Her husband is not allowing her to shine it, and her husband is not even appreciating it. For me, my husband allows me to shine. He lets me have my freedom. So I think too much freedom is also not good. He letting me have my freedom. Sometimes it will just allow me to make my mistakes. So but then he will telling me, love, why not do more of Treasury Bill and FGM bonds? So I will say, it's Naira, it's inflation, it's devaluation. It will tell me that, look, it's better for you to put the money in Naira. When inflation comes, devaluation comes, at least you will still see your money you will still see your money. But online investment, if you put so much money in all this online investment, high risk investment, when they disappear, they disappear. I didn't hear word. I didn't hear word. Make I tell myself the truth. Until I started seeing the reality. So for me, most of the time, I'm trading towards Treasury Bill and FDM bonds now. I do all of them. I play in all of them. But I'm tending towards very low risk. Maybe because I'm now very responsible. Then of course I had my husband. So if I can lose all the money, one thing I used to tell you men are trying, especially the ones that are responsible, men that are taking care of their homes. So if you're a man and you're taking care of your home, clap for yourself. In fact, if you're a man and you're taking care of your home, celebrate yourself. So put 555 in the chat box. Make sure that you are taking care of your home. Put 555 in the chat box. Let's celebrate yourself. Because men are actually trying. You guys are trying. You men are actually trying. Okay, the title of my book is Millionaire's Blueprint. You guys are actually trying. You guys, men, you are trying. So my husband then will tell me, love. Okay, I will even send the link to get the book. Maybe after the training, during the question time, I'll put the link for you to get the book. So he gave me a lot of advice. The ones where I hear, the one that I listened to worked for me, the one I didn't listen to, that didn't work for me, I still suffer the consequences. Okay, so now because I'm very responsible, because now I have to take care of all my children, because now that I've lost my husband, so I take care of my children, not only my children, my niece, my nephew, but I have a lot of dependents. So now I'm being very, very responsible with my money. So a little of online investment, much more of very low risk investment. Very low risk investment will be there for you, because now you and government, unless maybe there's war in the country and there's not going to be war in our country. And even then, you will still spread it. So then we also now have ETF. And ETF, why I put it as number 5 is because if it actually plays in very high risk. There are some ETFs that are very high risk. There are some that are high risk. Some of them are low risk. Some of them are very low risk. Okay, that's why I put them there. So let's quickly talk about stocks. Stocks it means that you are a part owner of a company. If you have, even if it's only 1,000 naira stocks that you have in Access Bank today, you are part owner. When they are sharing their profit, they will share profit to you. So stocks means that you bought a share, you bought a part of a company. Okay? Even if it's 5,000 naira every month. I remember in 2016 or 2015, I was buying from 2015. I told my stockbroker then that I'll be buying 20,000 every month. So even if it's 20,000 naira every month, you can start with. Even if it's 5,000 naira every month, even if it's 1,000 naira every month, you can start buying. You can buy stocks because you can buy a unit. So you can start buying in units, and it's a very good one. However, one of the reasons why I love stocks is it has a growth potential. If you buy stocks, your stocks that you buy, depending on the company, the stocks that you bought today for 22 naira, for instance, or before you know it, you can hear that the stocks is about 45 naira. It has gone to 100 naira. Those who bought MTN stock, it went up, it came down, but now it's gone back up. And you are a part owner of a company. With stocks, most of the time, it helps you to beat inflation. It really do help us beat inflation. And one of the reasons why a lot of us like stock again is the liquidity. The fact that if you need money, it's good to have a land, but sometimes you want to dispose of your land. It may be difficult. It may take you sometimes it may take you 3 to 6 months. But if it's stocks, you just come, you don't change your thing. Within 3 days, they don't pay you your money. So that's why I love stocks. Stocks, they do me like crypto. The same thing with crypto. You can sell your crypto now on the exchange. So that's just this. Then stocks also have its own disadvantages. the volatility is high. You can buy stock now and it will fall. There was a time every one of us in Nigeria, stock, bank, we all buying all this bank stock. But at the time, all of them fall. Yeah, everybody went that we're not buying stocks again. We went that we're not buying stocks again. If you buy stock, unless you are a trader that wants to trade your stock, because you can actually be sweeping, you can be you can sweep your trade, like you can change it. You can say, okay, I want to just buy and keep for 1 month or 2 months. But if you are not that kind of a trader, then stock is something for long term. For me, my stock is long term. At that time, I was saying I don't have more than 50,000 naira. That I was saying I was broke, I was feeling bad. I not broke, say I not get stock. My stock not there for the things why they check. My stock there, my stock. I don't even check it. I don't even go there. So I add stocks. I don't even go there at all. So I wasn't checking it. So actually, that's even one of the reasons why sometimes when I'm saying I'm broke, I will still be thanking God. Say, well, it's never so bad totally. Because if it's bad totally, I go go sell shares. I've never sold my shares. I know they sell. It's long term. So maybe my children will sell. Maybe my children will come with us. So even though I was saying I had 50,000, I still had stocks in millions. So that's why I used to say, sometimes when I complain that I'm broke, I don't have money, I'm worried. I know they look stock, my stock not there about my stock not there above what I get at that time. That's my own. So I don't go near my stock. My stock is there for a long time, long time. So even if I broke, make I not get money, I don't have more than 20,000 in my account. I don't have, where will I get money to pay school fees? I'm not intending to sell my stock to pay school fees. So people even use even gold. Some people use gold. I have a friend, for her, she prefers to buy gold. Well, the danger of gold is, because at the time I wanted to copy. The danger of gold is if somebody come in, steal your gold, or even your housekeeper steal your gold, that's the danger. So for those of us that want it long term, it's better to be patient. Then you also need the knowledge to know the kind of stocks to buy. And that's where coaches like lots come in. Funny enough, I'm also still learning. I don't even know. I wonder which coach is not learning. Because today I was telling myself that as a coach in this money thing, I still learn. I'm learning from people. But I just ask myself, which coach is not learning? Because you even need to learn it, no matter the people you're coaching, whether it's sports, whether it's health, food, you need to also be upping your game. So it's not a big deal if I'm still learning, because when it comes to this money thing, I'm learning. I'm not being for anybody. I'm learning actually. Then also, you can actually lose totally. Some stocks, there's some bank stocks I bought, like those ones are closed. And they became valueless, actually. They became like valueless. So sometimes you can actually lose total money in stock. So you need to weigh. But then in all, it's still a very good way to invest our money. A very good way as it is. So why is it a stock? Okay, for instance, this year alone, Quisco PLC has gone up 211%. Wema Bank 139, MTA 117, Nestle Food. Then look at the foreign stocks. Celestia CSL has gone up 168%. Almighty Nvidia has gone up to 150%. While Coinbase has gone up to 200 to 300%. And with a click of your hand now, a click of your hand, not living where you are at home, you can buy all these stocks. Not living where you are. So I'll get to how to buy stocks. So let's talk about the low risk, fintechs, and now all this fintech, some of them are piggyvest, Cowrise. They actually offer higher returns than the normal savings in the bank. That's why people don't like saving. That's why people don't like saving again. Okay? They offer higher interest. That's why a lot of people don't put their money in the normal savings. So you can actually put your money here. Some even allow you to lock your money. Now, the problem is that the disadvantage of these ones is that when they close, this fintech company, if they close, all your money don't go. It's for. So that's the disadvantage. But a lot of them are approved by SEC. The ones that we recommend, they are approved by SEC. So one of the things I do when it comes to this fintech, I do less of the fintech savings, but I do more because it's still like putting your money, then they give higher interest rates. So it's like staking, it's like fixed deposit. Yeah. So what we do is, especially when you see that you can lock your money. So what I do is I do that with exchanges. Like in Binance, I lock some of my coins. So I do that with cryptocurrency. So I do that with cryptocurrency more. Binance is the largest exchange and it's quite safe. Nothing is safe, but completely 100%, but it's quite safe. So I do that with Binance, like putting my money there and locking my money. So I do that with them. Then we have mutual funds. So when it comes to mutual funds, you're not the one in charge. It's a company or a mutual fund manager that chooses mutual funds, and it's a lot of people putting their money together, then buying a particular product. That's what mutual funds is. A lot of people. So the mutual fund manager will be the one. So all you are doing is just putting your money in, and they decide on the instrument to buy. They decide on the tenure, which is how long. Then they decide on the profit you're going to earn. You see all of them. You will see it there. So it's also a good one. It's a good one. Then, like I said, ETF means exchange traded funds. It means exchange traded funds. And what it does is a basket of investments, stocks, bonds, commodities, and you can buy. You will see S&P 500, you see, so it's most of the ones we buy are the one from US companies. So you have them it's like when you buy it, you have bought shares of 500 companies. That's what it means. You bought shares of 500 companies, but you're buying it as a single swap. You're buying it as an ETF. That's what ETF means. Okay. An ETF can be high interest rates, it can be low interest rates, and all that. So that's what it is. Okay. So, how do you invest? How do you invest? You can register with a stockbroker, download their app. In those days, you have to go to the bank. Like, some of me, so I wanted to say some of me. So someone like me, I still do the local way, but it's not as if I'm going to the bank. It's just that I had a stockbroker who is quite old now. I've been using it for long, since 2015 or thereabouts. The man is even quite old now. But I realized that he's making money, sometimes each time I buy, it's part of, they pay them too. So I just said, let me keep using it. But man, with the advent of the app is faster. But sometimes I'll just say, okay, let me still use it. So, but my point is, when you send the money, then it would have to go to the office, maybe the following day. Then you have to go and process it. But with all these apps, come up immediately that day. Immediately you want to, you want to buy stock, you want to buy mutual funds, you are able to buy it immediately. So you create a stock market investment with your stock market. You create an account. You create the account. You now complete all necessary documentation. So they will ask you for KYC. All of them does KYC now. Not to be told that they won't be on the part of government. Then you now deposit money from your bank into that stock or shares account. Okay. You deposit money from your own account. Meanwhile, you would have researched the company you want to buy, the profit, the company you want to buy. So that's one of the things that you will need coaching on. Which company should I buy? You need someone to coach you on, to help you get that result. Which fund company should I buy is a very strong, very, very important, so that you don't even go lose your money. Then you want to buy the quantity of shares. You want to look at which quantity, how many quantity can I buy? You want to look at how many can I afford? Then you wait. You can wait and make some money. Some people, they say make some money after 3 months, they sell off. You can make somebody who put 1 billion in. Person with 1 billion. So some people, they put in money and they already stipulate that share will go up. And after some time, they sell. If you are a daily trader, I'm going to trade stocks like a daily trade. But most of us, the people I'm talking to here, I'm sure you guys are investors. So while we want to wait for at least like 3 months, let's appreciate it. But of course, when it comes to stock, it may also not appreciate. It may also depreciate. It's only appreciation. But on all, generally, is a good one. So you can see the pictures here. This is someone who is blind and being led. Now, if this person the person that is blind going on his own, and the person that is blind being led, who do you think will do better? I want your answers in the chat box. Who do you think would be able to navigate the road better, more seamlessly? The person on the road blind going on his own, or the person blind and someone is guiding him, someone who already knows the terrain, who is not also blind? Who do you think would be able to navigate the road better? I want you to put your response in the chat box, please. Someone is blind going on his own, and someone is being guided. So please put it, you can just say blind or guided, so I will know from what's your own answer. What's your answer? So I want you to put blind or guided. You can just say guided. Okay, the one being led. Yes, someone said the one being led. Yes. Okay, guided. The same thing. Look at this person. She's learning how to drive. One day, I had that was many years ago. I went to learn driving. I went to driving school 2 times. The first car I bought, I forgot the name of the car. I went to learn driving before I drove that car. When I now bought another car, Toyota, I went back to another driving school again, even though I finished learning driving, I started driving. When this new car come, I said, no, I don't go. I didn't go learn again. I called it. I went to driving school all over again. So I went to driving school twice. So I now met a lady one day on the road. She was driving anyhow. I wasn't comfortable with the way she was driving. So anyway, somehow we got talking. We met at the filling station together. We got talking. Only for her to be she was saying with pride, or somebody that was driving, I was not driving well. Though. She was saying with serious pride, though, that nobody taught her driving. Nobody taught her driving. She just went on the road and started driving. I said, no wonder. No wonder you're driving like a mad person. God forgive. You need to see the way she was speeding. And nobody taught her driving. She went to the, I said, voila, if na country where they report, I'm supposed to report it to road safety. I'm supposed to report her to road safety. But we met at the filling station, she drove off, and I drove off as well. I better go. If you want to drive, go and learn how to drive. So you can see this person being guided as well, how to drive. So when she wants to start driving now, because she even have somebody by her side in the first a few times she's driving, you see that her confidence level is high. Her confidence level will be high when she's driving because she now has somebody who knows, and that is exactly what the opportunity I'm giving you today. To have someone who knows, who have been doing this to guide you. And that person is me, because I'm actually doing a training. We're starting this weekend where okay, yeah, let's see, we are starting this weekend. I'm getting a lot of people pleading, all these salary owners. And a lot we are salary owners. Let's start next weekend so that we can pay too. So what we are doing is we are having a session. It will be like 4 or 6 sessions together where I'll be guiding you, showing you the app, showing you the best app, guiding you so that you don't make mistake. And after that, we'll be on a WhatsApp group together. I don't know whether I should call it the investment club yet, but I just know that it will be a group for this cohort. So I could even say cohort 1. Maybe I could add all the cohorts. I'm still looking at it. I was just telling the informer here that I'm getting tired of WhatsApp group. What I want to do is to move everybody to Telegram. Those who want to go with me to Telegram. Those who don't want to go with me, I tell them, save my number. I'm going to change that to every WhatsApp to broadcast. That's my plan. I'm going to change every WhatsApp to broadcast. Okay, so we have this session where we'll be trading together. Me, I pay for trading a lot. So everything I want to do, I always look for coaches. So when my coaches, sometimes they can call a particular stock for us to buy. I can also share it with you people. And sometimes I do my own research and say, okay, I think these stocks will be good. I share with you guys as well. Everybody that's going to pay for this course. Now, this course was supposed to be 250,000 naira, but people were pleading, bring it down. I bought it to 100,000. Yet, I still get Baba Lord, please now. Baba Lord, Baba Tinubu economy no agree us. So Baba Tinubu economy no agree you. What I've decided to do is to leave it for 50,000 for this cohort. So if you are fortunate, join cohort 1, and you get to pay 50,000 naira only. And you can pay into the Zenith Bank. I'm sure most of you are on my group. If you're not on my group, I'm going to share the group link that you can join, where we are doing basically facing this our wealthy investor. We want to be a wealthy investor. That's what we want to be. So we're learning all the real practicals on how to get these shares, how to manage your portfolios. You can see that I didn't talk about investment for children. For those who have children, we'll also be talking about investment for children. It's going to be a lovable class. You will love that. In fact, you see, the best thing that's happened to me is the fact that I started doing all this investment because, hey, hey, nobody wants you to face we talk about this raining day. When it's raining, it's even good. Nobody wants you to dry days. May we not experience that thing called dry days. Nobody wants you to experience that dry day. So that's why I am doing this. And I also understand that Baba Tinubu is actually not making it funny. That's why I'm also giving that ridiculous discount from 250,000 and bringing it to 50,000 so that it's affordable. Now, the beautiful thing about what we are starting is that some of you will make money, go say, Mother Love, come and take. That's the beautiful thing about this. Mother Love, send me your account. Mother Love, because of maybe your profits, Did I explain FGM bonds very well? Because FGM bond is something after my heart. Okay, I already spoke about it briefly, right? Now, the beautiful thing about FGM bonds, let me quickly just explain that aspect. Oh, where's my FGM bonds and Treasury Bill? Oh, I didn't put. Okay, so let me just. The beautiful thing about FGM bonds and Treasury Bill, maybe I put it here, I didn't put it. Treasury Bill is very low risk. I thought I had something on it. Maybe I skipped it. Treasury Bill is very low risk, and I do that a lot, which is doing more of FGM bonds and Treasury Bill. Now, the beautiful thing about FGM bonds is that they pay you. In fact, I don't like the thing. They pay you every month, every 3 months to 6 months. So what you can do is you can save this month. If you want to target being paid every month, you save this month. You save next month, you save the following month. They do it mostly first week of the month. That's when FGM bonds is okay. So they now pay you your percentage. They pay every 3 to 6 months. So if you do the first 3 months, it means that they will continue to pay you every month. And the beautiful thing about it is that when you can say, I know they do again, they will give you back your full capital. So it's like a place to go and keep our money, because you are collecting passive income you are collecting it every 2 months. So before you know it again, you say, oh yeah, I mean, when you are saying, okay, I want my money back, they will, if you, that is, they have a tenor. Yeah. Some of them have 2 years tenor, some of them have 3 years. So at the end of that tenor, they will give you back your full money. That's the reason why I love this. So I'll be showing you how to buy FDN bonds, how you too can buy Treasury bills. It's going to be a very, very interesting and interactive class, actually. So I think that ends today's class. Yeah, that's all I've got for you guys. So I want us, if you have questions, you can unmute yourself and I'm going to take your questions. Or you can, sorry, raise your hand. I will let you unmute. Raise your hand. I didn't mute anybody, and thank you all of you for cooperating. None of you unmuted and start talking. We are getting mature. Okay, guys, that's it. So the account number. If okay, I was talking about my group. Let me send the group link on the chat box for those of you that would want to be part of it. So if you have questions, I'd like to take off. So basically you can ask your questions while I try to get the group link for everyone here to join the group. Do we have questions? Okay, so I'll just get the group link and send to us. So those who want to, you can join this group so that we can keep interacting. So we're starting the class this weekend. And if I let me see, Sharon, for those who are pleading the fees, then we can do it. Sorry, I'm muted. So I've dropped the group link. You can join the group. That's where we do all our talking, ask all our questions. For attending, if you've gotten value, For those who are not in Nigeria, you can buy the foreign stocks. In fact, you may be surprised. I can see some of my friends from Ghana here. You may be surprised some of the apps that we are going to show you. You can even see Ghana stocks, Ghana bonds. Ghana, you see them there because all these apps, they are now being international. Then you can also buy, imagine you having Facebook. Like I tell people, you are using Facebook, you are not on Facebook. You are using Apple phone, you'll not get Apple stocks. I mean, you are using Facebook, you not get Facebook stocks. So that's what we are talking about. Very important that you're going to be part of this training. So what you're going to be paying is 50,000 naira to be part of this training, and we're going to drop everything on the group for those who are interested. So thank you. If you got value today, if you are motivated at all to start this investment, if you are motivated at all, I want you to type value in the chat box as we round up. Type value if today you have been motivated to at least watch the way you spend this money. You have been motivated to watch the way you spend this your money. I want you to put value in the chat box as you round up. Thank you, Wumi. Thank you, Skip Sequen, Amadi, Samuel. I love you. Madam Magdalene Uwe, my old friend. You are the next guest. So okay, no, you need to come. No, you need to come to my office. You come to my office. Madam Magdalene, my old friend. It's good that we are connecting again. Well done. Okay, so everybody, I've posted the group link on the chat box. You can join the group. So we are going to be posting how you can pay for the training and we can all join together. I really, really, really want to see you there because with this money that is passing through our hands, no matter what we are doing, whether you are doing business, you're doing forex trading and everything, at a time you don't want to do anything, as I am now. There are times I don't want to do anything. I just want to watch film. Sometimes I will just not do anything. I will just carry phone. I will just enjoy myself, they watch film. I just want to relax. Yes, we have worked. There are sometimes we just want to relax and we deserve to relax. You deserve to travel and go to the you'll be by the sea and be watching the wonders of God and be thanking God for your life, thanking God that you took the right decision to be investing your money the way you're supposed to be investing it. You want to thank God for that. So you in fact sip wine sometimes because you have worked for it. So my brother and my sisters that are here, let's take that right decision to learn, to keep doing, to keep investing. It can't be enough. Just keep investing. When the ships are down, when you are not motivated, I don't know whether some of you get to that level. Sometimes the best business person can be demotivated. That sometimes you just don't feel like you are human. You have the right to not feel like. Then what would you fall on at such times? You find out that is your investment, you fall on. You know, I had a situation where I was like, should my children not go to school? Because I'm by the grace of God, I'm moving to my own house in the next 3 months. So I was like, these 3 months, these children will go to a school now around where I am now, and they will change their school. And I was like, oh, these children will change their school because we are moving from a bit far from where I am. But say, should I stay at home so that I can conserve funds? I just tell myself, love, conserve waiting. All the investment where you do, one conserve. I better let the children go to school because when you are thinking of the books and everything you are buying again. I said, leave it. That is the reason why that's because of that you do all these investments. Let them go to school. No, I just want to put my children in the school. I beg, you should go to school, enjoy yourself. When we go to our new house, we'll change school, no problem. Second term, we'll buy everything again, no problem. That is why your mommy is working. That's why your mommy is working. That's why your mommy is doing all this investment. That's why she's learning. And that's how it is. The fact that you can afford the basic things of life, you can live your life on your own terms. That is the reason why you want to learn this and do this more and more. So thank you, everyone. And bye. Have a good night. Enjoy the night. We'll see you in the inside. We'll see you when we are doing the main training showing you how to buy all these things, yourself. Bye bye, everyone.